Yo, what is up guys, it is Jack and welcome to a new video today. I just wanted to update you guys on the current status of the iPhone 2018, iPhone 11, I don't know what to call it, rumors for this year. There's been a lot that has come out lately that I've been really interested in that I've been meaning to share with you guys. Starting with probably the biggest new physical feature, and that is a smaller notch. So clearly the iPhone 10 has that pretty big notch, but based on patent records, Apple is planning to combine the infrared camera with the selfie camera. And if you don't know what the infrared camera is, it's that thing that you see when you're trying to take a video of your phone. So here's an example. You can't see it in real life, but if I hold up my phone to the camera, you see that little thing flashing there? Yeah, that's the infrared camera. So what Apple plans to do on the new iPhone is to combine that with the selfie camera of your phone, which will make the notch on the iPhone 11 or 2018 much smaller, and it will make the phone look a lot more like the Essential phone, which is known for having that teeny tiny notch that just includes the camera. Furthermore, Apple might be adding IP68 waterproofing to the iPhone 11, or I gotta come up with a name. What do you guys want me to refer it to? iPhone 11, iPhone 2018? Alright, I forgot, this is a camera, there's no one actually in the room. I'm gonna choose iPhone 11, because that seems like the most realistic name for it. IP68 waterproofing is basically what Samsung's been doing for a while, and it's what you can find on a lot of waterproof cases and things that literally claim to be waterproof. Well, IP67 is really more of water resistance, and that's what iPhones have currently. So I would probably be comfortable dropping my phone into a pool of water, or maybe bringing it out in the rain. But I would definitely not want to be going swimming with it, since if you have an iPhone 7 or above, it limits how deep you can go in water to 3 feet. IP68 waterproofing, on the other hand, would make that more like 5 feet. And it would be really awesome, allowing you to bring your phone underwater and get some really cool underwater camera shots, and do the kind of stuff that you'd maybe do on a GoPro. And this one is actually pretty secure, and since we've seen so many patents lately from Apple detailing what they want to do to try and make this happen, from extra screws around the lightning port, to frames around the buttons to keep water out, as well as a coating around the chassis of the phone. And one of the more interesting ones is actually changing the lightning port to make it triangle shaped, presumably to make a waterproof seal, so that whenever you want your phone to be waterproof, you just stick in a little lightning stick. I don't know, it's hard to know what Apple's thinking of, but it is clear that they want to make iPhones a lot more waterproof. As far as the screen, we could be seeing a micro LED screen, which is a more advanced screen technology that we haven't really seen implemented anywhere yet. But I think we've all learned from phones like the Galaxy Note 7 that it's not really a good idea to implement features that haven't quite been tested yet. And as we've all seen, Apple doesn't like to do that either. So we might not see that on this year's iPhone, but we can expect to see that in the coming years. As far as the pricing, this is where we can actually see some really good news. And it's because of Apple's really interesting marketing strategy. As I talked about in a previous video that was a while back, and Apple, just like last year, will be releasing 3 new phones. Starting with their flagship phone, the iPhone 11, and then also an iPhone 11 Plus. Now, I will be totally honest, we don't really have that one confirmed, but there's been a lot of people who have been complaining about the iPhone 10 small size who've wanted a bigger screen. So since Apple didn't release an iPhone 10 Plus, I wouldn't be surprised to see them do that with their next model. But they'll also be creating a budget model just like they did this year with the iPhone 8. And I did talk about this in a separate video, which I'll link in the description. It's kind of a part 1 to this episode. And that's a 6.1-inch LCD model. So it's gonna have the nice notch just like the iPhone 10, but it probably won't have the infrared camera and the normal camera combined. It probably won't have Face ID, and it won't be an OLED display, making it more like a budget model. We can expect that one to come in at around $799, since it's got a lot of premium features, but it's not their flagship. Their flagship will be the iPhone 11 and iPhone 11 Plus, but I guess officially the flagship will be the iPhone 11 Plus, which is making a lot of people speculate that the iPhone 11 is not going to cost $1,000, which would be awesome, since as you probably know, the iPhone 10 costs $999. And since a lot of people were complaining about it, I would be extremely surprised if Apple genuinely made a phone that cost more than $1,000. So I wouldn't be surprised if the iPhone 11 Plus cost $1,000, but the iPhone 11 only costs $900. It is just a hunch, but Digitimes did report that Apple has found a way to make phones 10% cheap. And if the phone was originally $1,000, that 10% can mean $100 off your final purchase.
But that's just a theory. A game theory.
But guys, that is pretty much it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like. Also, comment down below what you guys think of the 2018 iPhone, presumably called the iPhone 11. And I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. I'm Jack. Peace.